What's up, everybody? This is the Tech Preacher. So I've been using the Tank Full Pro for a couple of weeks now, and it's been a fantastic device overall. Now, there's some good stuff and some bad stuff that I will talk about in this video, but there's three unique features that's outstanding with the Tank Full Pro that I want to focus on in this video. A lot of y'all guys ask these questions, so I want to answer some of those questions in this video. The Tank Full Pro has been very, very good, right? As far as having long battery life, right? I mean, outstanding battery life, performance, using a projector, the display, everything else in between. It's a handy tool. Now, yes, it is heavy, right? It is a fast performer. But there's three unique things about this device that pretty much no phone can do. So I'm going to share that with you in this video. So sit back, relax, and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. All right, guys. So one of the things I never saw on the internet with any tank devices is submerging it into water and seeing if it's going to break the device and using the underwater camera to see if it works underwater. Well, I have water here and I got a couple of cameras here, and we're going to test this out on the Tank Full Pro. And there's a application that's called Toolbox, which has the underwater camera and also has a way to push out the water and dust from the vents. As you know, the vents here is one of the things that a lot of people is concerned about for using a tank device. So let's go to seal everything up, and we're going to submerge this. I'm going to turn on the underwater camera. Okay. And we're going to submerge this and see if the camera is going to work. Okay. So we got it underwater. This is going to be the Tank Full Pro. Now, one of the concerns that a lot of people had was, since they got vents on the side, will this destroy the device? And again, I've never seen any videos of tank devices going in the water. So one of the things that you have to be aware of if you're underwater with a tank device is that the touchscreen will not work. As you can see, I do have the camera open. You have to use your volume up and down to switch from video to photo. Okay. And if you want to take a photo underwater, you push the red button here. And as you can see, okay. So I'm taking a photo underwater. So that's how you use the camera, the video, and the photo underwater using a tank device. And as you can see, it's fully submerged there, underwater there. So right now I cannot use the touch screen at all because I have the underwater camera on. So if I turn this off and I turn it back on, and again, the touch screen will not work. So let me go on and pull this out for a second. Okay. And nothing working. Let's see, did that work? Oh, there we go. Hey, the fingerprint scanner worked. And so yeah, so let me see if the light will work underwater. Let's see the flashlight. Okay. Oh, wow, the water came out. See? Okay, that's going to be that light, but I wanted the other light. Let me go on and click on the camping light. Okay, and let's turn on the camping light. Okay, that light's still on. Don't want that on. Turn. Okay, let's go SOS. That's SOS mode. Okay, brightness. All right, there go the light. Like both of them is on now. Let's see if we can submerge this. Okay. Now bring up my notification, but that's fine. So the light is working. Ooh, underwater. Actually, I got both lights working underwater. So y'all guys can see this. So if you're underwater and you need a light, there you go. So that's going to be the light that's working on the Tank Full Pro. I actually have both the lights on. As you can see, it's really, really bright. The camper light on the Tank Full Pro is really, really bright. So there it is, right? So you can take photos, you can turn on the light and stuff like that, submerging the device in water, as you can see. And a lot of people was concerned that all the water that's going in these vents, will it damage the device line? So look like so far it's not damaging the device. Okay. So we go get the Tank 4 Pro out of the water. All right, so let's turn the device back on. All right, wow, touchscreen. Everything's working pretty cool here. Let's go back to the toolbox, okay? And they have a water clean and dust clean, okay? So what this is gonna do is it's supposed to drain out the dust and water. Let's say push water. Let's go. Okay, so you do hear it. Wow. Okay. So it's like the fan is on and it's supposed to be pushing the water. It go deep drain. Okay. And some non-copyright music. And let's see. First song on the list. Go from here. Non-copyright music. Let's see. Okay, so it went back on airplane mode. So it looked like it went back on airplane mode. And the speaker system is a little tinny. Yes, it's bad. It's bad. Okay. All right. So yes, it's still covered with water. The the speaker is definitely not the best right now. Let's okay. So I did the deep drainage and it's supposed to push the water out, but when I played the song, it still sounds really teeny, like it's covered in water, it's muffled. So I'm gonna go ahead on and push it out again, and we go hear the song. If that don't work, then I mean it had to completely dry. So that may be an issue. I just did another deep cleaning. This nah. So the speaker is done. It's done. Like it has to fully dry. So that ain't working. All right, let's see if the projector works. Okay. After submerging it in the water, let's see if the projector works. Okay. Okay, so I did see the projector come on. Okay. All right, so the projector is on, folks. All right. So there it is. That's going to be my demonstration of one of the unique features of the Tank 4 Pro, submerging it in the water and seeing if it worked. Now, the speakers is something different. Obviously, the speakers are not working that well, but I wanted to show you guys this test. All right, so another unique feature that the Tank 4 Pro has is video out. So yes, you can use USB Type-C going into a monitor and you can mirror your display. All right, so if you wanted to play games, yes, you could play games by mirroring your display using the Tank 4 Pro. And you could do stuff like fight if you wanted to put it on a bigger canvas and go from there. Now, the performance on the Tank 4 Pro is absolutely amazing. So you shouldn't have any performance issues when it comes down to the Tank 4 Pro. Any game you throw at it, it will play it just fine. So as you can see, in the graphics in the display, since it's an AMOLED display, it does very good here. Let's see what we got here. Come on now. And you do not have a lot of as far as lagginess, it's right on time. So anybody that asked the question of if it has some type of latency with it, you do not have latency right now using the Tank 4 Pro in this scenario. Come on. Victory. See that? Look at that. Just absolutely amazing when it comes down to the lack of latency here. Now, another question you guys may ask is, can you have video out and use the projector at the same time? The answer to that question is yes. So let's go to get out of here and let's turn on a projector. Okay. So I want to answer that question. Can you have the projector on and a video out feed? Which this may in certain scenarios, this may be perfect. You can have a video feed going out to a large reference monitor and use this device as the projector going to a wall. So yes, so in that case, you could do this, and now you could have a YouTube video playing here. Okay, look at that. and the projector is on. So now you can use the projector, going out to a wall, and you could use a video out going to a monitor. So you have two video sources here if you wanted to use it. So yes, you could use the projector and you could use the video out at the same time, which is a fantastic feature for anybody that wanted to use the Tank 4 Pro and you want to use it on a reference monitor or a huge monitor and use the projector at the same time. So yes, that's like going out to two different video sources. So it can be done. Now, it's only a mirror. All right, so you're mirroring your screen, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, as far as battery life, now once you plug in the monitor and the monitor gets power, the power then give the Tank 4 Pro power. So that is also an awesome feature that you need to know. So you would not run out of battery life, which you probably wouldn't run out of battery life using the Tank 4 Pro because the battery life on this device is absolutely amazing. So if you wanted to use the Tank 4 Pro video out, go into a monitor and use the projector at the same time, it can be done. All right, guys. So one of the unique features of having a Tank 4 Pro is performance. Now, forget what you think about performance in the past with tanks, right? 8849 devices. The Tank 4 Pro performance is off the charts. It's outstanding. And, when you play games, it does do a very good job when it comes down to gameplay. And I want to show you guys some gameplay here with the Tank 4 Pro. And I have this connected to a joystick here, a controller. And so one of the things that I really like once you connect it to a controller, and this is one of my favorite games, which is Dead Trigger 2, it works smooth. The 120 hertz display is absolutely amazing, folks. I won't tell you no different here when it comes down to performance. So the performance here is absolutely great here once you pair a controller up. And yes, if you want to play games all day, you could do that here using a controller and the Tank 4 Pro, and you don't have no worries about performance. Okay, let's play this game here. Okay, and let's go. The load times on some of these games are really, really good here. And as far as the gameplay with the beautiful AMOLED display, you're not having any issues here. I mean, this is probably one of the best Unihertz displays they ever put on the device. And God, it looks so good and sharp. And man, I don't know how else to say that they really knocked it out the park when it come down to the display here. But yeah, man, that's another game. Look how beautiful that display is, though. So yeah, think about this, right? Now, the Tank 4 Pro coming in just a little lighter than the Tank 3 Pro. You still got the good performance. You still got good battery life. But when it comes down to performance, gaming, and everything else in between, this device really, really does a good job overall. Now, some of the bad stuff, right? With this device, I want to get that out the way right now. When it comes down to the cameras, it does not have optical image stabilization, so the videos will be very jumpy. The photos is decent, not the best. It's not going to be Pixel or Samsung quality, just so you know. The video will not be Pixel, Apple, or Samsung quality, just so you know. But performance is up there with a flagship, not as when we talk about like the elite processors, it's not up there, but it's there when it comes down to processing power. So you won't have no issues with this device when it comes down to performance. And one of the good things that I like is the display is very, very bright. So that you need to know that. Also, you need to know this, right? That this device is on wideband L3. Right. And I know I like to mention that in some of my videos when we talk about these tank devices. What does that mean? Well, wideband L3 is a security protocol that allows devices to run, past 720p, like 1080p or 4K. This device has wideband L3, not L1. That means that this device is stuck at around 480 to 720p, right? When you're looking at Netflix and those type of services, you would be stuck at 720p. Even though this is a high resolution display, even though it may look good, but that protocol restricts stuff like Netflix to run on this device at 720p. But you can watch YouTube at 1080p and at 4K, but you cannot watch stuff like Netflix at 1080p or 4K, just so you know. Don't know why. And the last thing I want to talk about is that, yes, we're on Android 14 on this device. I have not received a update to get this device up to date as far as security patches, but it is on Android 14, and I believe we are at November 2024 security patches. And I know when I talk about this, I always like to mention this, because you guys need to know these things if you ever thinking about getting a device like this. It's going to be on Android 14, and we're going to have November 5th, 2024. Now, this is a 2025 device that just got released, a few weeks ago. So we still on Android 14 and November 5th, 2024 when it comes down to security patches. So hopefully, and I talk about this in pretty much every Unihertz 8849 video, that Unihertz need to update these devices. They be coming to the point of fantastic, but a little on the expensive side. So that means that if it's going to be on the expensive side, then they need to have a little more TLC when it comes down to updates. All right. Let me know down in the comments below anything else you want me to test on the 8849 Tank 4 Pro. Let me know down in the comments below. This is Eric. See you guys on the next video. Peace.